He died in 2011, June 26th. And so it's about 29 years. 2011 November, I came home. When I got home, I put my key in the door. I opened the door and I saw lights on. And I thought, I never left the lights on. How can there be light? I opened the living room and I saw cupboards open, a lot of stuff on the floor. When I went in, I realized that there were 2 laptops. They were gone. All I was bothering was about the laptops because the laptops had pictures on it that was precious to me. Some of his pictures, his last birthday picture. It had pictures with us when we were being away and everything. And so I was very, very upset about the laptop. But nothing else, it's what is on it. And Pastor Paul came in and Pastor Paul went upstairs and he was really, really upset and annoyed.
I went upstairs to check out whether there was still anyone in the house. I looked around, and as I looked around, something supernatural happened. God opened my eyes and I saw a picture of a guy that I actually knew. He had a relative attending harvest, and I knew him from that situation. And I knew then that he had had something to do with that particular burglary. It turned out that the guy whose picture I had seen actually in the bedroom there supernaturally was actually offering a laptop for sale. So I went to the man's house to check out whether it was the laptop that I was looking for. I got the laptops back, I gave them to Rhoda, I drove over to where she was working, and she looked at she opened up the laptop, she said, "Yes, that's it, where did you get them from?" And I said, "Well, it's a very long story." I said, "But you're going to have to give them to the police because they may have fingerprints of people who have actually stolen the goods, or they may have, who may have been trying to sell the goods on, handling stolen property."
And then he brought me the 2 laptops in the same bag with everything in the bag. And he said, "Look after it." He just gave it to me. He showed it to me, said, "Are these your laptop?" I said, "Yes." He gave it to me and said, "Look after it." And I said, "Thank you so much." And then I took them home.
Rhoda took them to the police. The police were astounded. He'd been 29 years in the service. He was due to retire the following March. This was about November. And he's reading through my file and he said, "Wow," he said, I'm due to retire next March." He said, "I've never heard anything like this in the history of my service in the Metropolitan Police." Many people who have heard the story, they just say, "Wow, that God would be so involved in our lives at such a level." It blows some people's minds. But that's the God we serve. He's the God of love. He's our Heavenly Father and He loves every one of us. God bless you.